When I made my last video, we were about in this area right here, and I said that if the price went above these two regions here and then above this region here, then we might see a big movement upwards, and that's exactly what we saw. So we broke this downward sloping green line, we broke this downward sloping white line, we also broke this potential resistance point right here because it was a previous high, and we had an incredible movement on the upscale. Let me just show that right here. We had an incredible movement to the upside overnight, actually. I didn't even realize it until I woke up in the morning. So actually a lot of things happened here. After this point of a previous high of resistance here was passed, I think there was a lot of shorts here that had to be liquidated automatically because of their stop losses. I think about $1.6 billion worth of shorts were liquidated here automatically, and that kind of pushed up the price even more. But right now we're in an interesting spot because you can clearly see we had this nice pennant flag over here, which is kind of generally seen as a potential movement upward, and the target point for that is the length of the pole right here, and we would have moved that up to the potential breakout zone. Obviously that didn't play out because one, there was many potential points of resistance from previous highs from let me just show you in 4 hour. So this yellow line right here was a previous high right here, so this had to be another resistance zone, and we also had another one here which we didn't get to. But we also hit this one right here, and that's why price may have not went further. Actually, one of the big reasons why the price had jumped really quickly was because of the potential rumor. There was a rumor that Amazon was going to start accepting Bitcoin for their transactions, and that kind of pushed up the price as well as the many shorts that were liquidated here. Anyway, we hit that point of resistance here, and now we've fallen back down. We also fallen back through this previous support line. Let me just make that a different color, make it yellow. And now, because of this, can't pass this zone right now. It also fell below this other purple line, which I'll make orange. I was thinking that if it didn't find support here again, that the price would go down further because there's no support region here, but as of right now it's found support here, so that could be a sign that price may not fall right away. But if it falls below this line again, and then if it falls below this point right here, this one right here, that didn't work. Oh yeah, that did work. Okay. This yellow line right here, then we may see the price come back to this zone right here. So as long as that yellow line doesn't break, I think Bitcoin is fine for at least $36,000 for now. But if it breaks that, then we have this big red line right here, which can act as support. However, if that breaks too, then we may see further price breakdown to another point about here. But let's see how things play out. Sometimes things move on news, sometimes things move on technical, sometimes things move on like short squeeze right here. That's why I can't be certain on how things are going to play out exactly. Anyway, I'm going to now look at the daily time frame. I wanted to show you guys one quick thing. So this is the daily right now. Each candle is worth 1 day. However, if we look at this indicator right here, this is the logarithmic curve. I've shown this before as an image, but I haven't shown it as in the video. So this is the logarithmic curve for Bitcoin. I'm going to make this the right side, the price side, logarithmic. I'll make it a weekly chart too, just to get a better eye of how things are. So this curve has been going ever since 2012, and Bitcoin has kind of obeyed this curve really well multiple times. This is the Fibonacci curve, but in a logarithmic way. And currently we are in this region right here. If I move these yellow lines, you can clearly see where we are. So we were about to fall into this line right here. If we cross that line, the next potential line was this one right here, but we found support multiple times. And if Bitcoin, the price of Bitcoin can potentially go above to this zone right here, then maybe to the next one that we might see, we might say that Bitcoin is bullish also on the weekly. That's all I have for today.